Hey, this is John, and welcome to Pedaling Past 60, and welcome to day 24 of the Great Nebraska 30-Day Winter Cycling Challenge. Today, I am still wicked tired. My feet are killing me. There's a good chance I might have to go into work in a little bit, so I thought I'd get this ride down. If they call me during the ride, then I can kind of turn around and head back west and head over before the show call starts. So anyway, let's go east. We're heading to Hanscom Park. I haven't been there in years. This used to be the site of many of my family reunions in the pavilion. And I remember going down there with my dad as a little boy, and we'd have to put all the picnic tables together in a line. And then we'd kind of camp out there in the morning. Not camp out, but we would hang out there all morning into the afternoon so that we were guaranteed a spot in the park. Memories. All right, let's go. It's weird that there is a bike shop that is 2 blocks from my home, and I have never been there. I'll have to check them out. I never noticed. I thought that was painted, but those are beautiful glass and tile mosaics. I hope I'm not shooting in 4K, but maybe I can zoom in on that. This building has been transformed. It's quite beautiful. Hey, let's head to the Center Mall. As long as we're on a reminiscing trip. The Center Mall was a hangout for me as a kid. It was quite vibrant at that time. Lots and lots of shops and a few businesses, a great bowling alley, and then this used to be Nick's Gyros back in the day. This is also a great place to bring your car when the hailstorm is on the way. Yeah, no kidding. I'm not joking. I think this is mostly now all office space. It's no longer a retail mall. This was home to the Thrifty Nickel, of course, Access Bank, which used to be the Center Bank. That's where I had my very first savings account. Entry level 2. I think somewhere on this floor too, you would take an escalator up to the Sky Lanes. Was it Sky Lanes? Somebody help me out with that. What was the name of the bowling alley at the Center Shopping Center? I remember there was also the Devil's Nest Lounge. Seemed like a heck of a place to hang out after a great round of bowling, right? Here's the top floor entrance. Home to Yonkers Mall, or Yonkers Department Store. Started out as Kilpatrick's, and then was Yonkers Kilpatrick's, and then it was just Yonkers for a while. Straight ahead was my first apartment. Gosh, I had no intention of going down this memory lane. Beautiful brick apartments. We had 2 bedrooms, bath between, dining room, kitchen with those really cool old steel cabinets. Right there, that main floor apartment with the tatty shades in the windows. Does anybody remember the 1984 Pontiac Fiero? I had it parked right here, and right where this black car is. There used to be a groove in the concrete. Why was there a groove in the concrete? Well, a 1970-something Monte Carlo was being driven by a woman. I still remember her name, and I won't say it, but she had a brain aneurysm, and her Monte Carlo crashed into the front of my Pontiac Fiero. Her foot was stuck on the accelerator, and the rear tires spun off, and the rim of the drive wheel on the Monte Carlo carved the concrete down a good solid 2 inches before the fire department could come and hatchet open the hood, and then they cut the battery lines. I don't know how they got it shut off. As I recall, what happened was I had a company car at that time, and it was raining, and I didn't want to get my Fiero, my little 2-seater sports car, all slopped up. I just washed it, and so we left it behind. When we got home, we were greeted by a totally smashed in Pontiac Fiero. No, it was a brand new car, and Pontiac couldn't supply parts, so I was without the car. I was in a rental car for at least 9 months. Yeah, the old Pontiac Fiero. That was BC, before children. We used to take that thing. We'd leave Omaha on Friday afternoon about 3:30, and we would head down to Kansas City and stay at we'd stay in the Kansas City Plaza area, Country Club Plaza, and the name of the hotel on the corner escapes me, but it's a Marriott Bonvoy owned property now, but they still go by the original name. I'll link it up. It's still a beautiful place. We used to pay, there'd be a newspaper coupon in the Omaha World Herald, so we'd stay there for the weekend for 90 bucks. And we went down there about a year ago with some friends. About $400 now, but there you go. It was a beautiful stay. Oh, another e-biker with some pogies hanging out at the Vis Major Brewing Company. So, it's a great place to get some food and a drink. How we doing, gentlemen?
Great. How are you?
Hanging in there.
Stay warm.
Thank you. Well, I had just come off of a 7-day work week, 10 out of 12. So I put in some grueling hours at work, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it was a long ass week, and the thought of going out today was a little bit challenging. See what I did there? Challenge of riding 30 days straight. Sometimes you just don't have the puff to get your butt out the door. So I thought, what am I gonna do? Well, maybe I'll just head east to Hanscom Park. I haven't been there in a while, and it's a beautiful old park, and I always ride through Elmwood Park on the way to work, so I thought, why not visit another beautiful, venerable old park located here in Omaha, Nebraska. It's straight ahead. It also houses the greenhouses for all of our city plantings, so it's fun to come by the greenhouses and just see all of the plants inside there peeking out through the windows. Unfortunately, that greenhouse was completely destroyed by a hailstorm. We'll take a look at it and see if they've got it repaired, or if it's still waiting to be repaired, or maybe it's going to be demoed. Who knows? Well, as we head down to the Hanscom Park Lagoon, where my mom thought it'd be a good idea if my dad took me fishing. So we came down to this little lagoon in the heart of Midtown. Uh-oh, there's a doggy. He looks like a sturdy dog. I don't want to meet his teeth. Suppose you could ask, does your dog bite, right? My dog doesn't bite. Well, my answer to that is, oh, he's got teeth, don't he? I'm not going to trust a damn dog. I love him, but I don't trust him. This is the picnic area, and we would set up the tables on that sidewalk. Somebody's doing a little grilling. I don't know what they're burning, but it doesn't look like they're cooking dinner. And it has a really bad smell. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. All right. Who knows? They might be just trying to stay warm. It's Omaha's no different than any other city. We have our population of folks without place. And you know, when I was riding in the 4-degree stairs, when I was riding in the 4-degree minus 4-degree weather, you know, you can't help but think of, oh, that fire is so putrid. You can't help but think of the people that don't have a warm home. All right, here it is, the icy lagoon. Man, I hate to whine, but that is nasty. So, yeah, there's some tracks out there. It looks like it was solid enough for somebody to walk out on or cycle out onto or something. But it was just over here to the right, where my dad and I set up camp to do that fishing. And I remember the excitement of a little tug on the line as I was reeling it in. And what I catch? I remember I caught a sandwich bag with some wet leaves in it. That was it. That was it for the day. But hey, it made a memory, a lasting memory that I still remember about my pops. Looks like it's time for me to turn around and head home. It's starting to get dark. We'll be riding into the sunset. Yeah. I'll just take the street until I can get past this narrow passage here. We got a pedestrian past the right-of-way. Good evening. I'll just use the throttle and get up to speed here so I can compete with traffic. Luckily, there is no traffic. Okay, here's a great place to eat, Abelardo's, Mexican fresh. You know, when the word lard is right in the name of the restaurant, you know it's good. That's not nice. I'm being genuine. They really are good.
Old days of biking.
Hello there.
Hello.
I saw you at Vis Major.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Excellent. It was a much better idea biking there. We'll be back. We'll see how it goes.